There is coming a day when no heartache shall come, no more clouds in the sky, no more tears to dim the eye. All is peace forevermore on that happy golden shore. What a day, glorious day that will be. What a day that will be, when my Jesus I shall see, and I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. There'll be no sorrow there, no more burdens to bear, no more sickness, no pain, no more parting over there. And forever I will be with the one who died for me. What a day, glorious day that will be. What a day that will be, when my Jesus I shall see, and I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. What a day, glorious day that will be.
Continuing where we left off, when in his word, lesson study number 7, a glimpse of the next world empire. Number 15, what 7 words has spelled defeat for every would-be empire builder since the Caesar of Rome? Book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 43. Again, Daniel 2, verse 43. Europe will not be welded back into one world empire again. God said so. Treaties, pacts, and intermarriages have not worked. Charlemagne, Charles VI, Louis the 14th, Napoleon, Kaiser, Wilhelm, and Hitler have all failed to reunite Europe. After Waterloo, Napoleon is reported to have said, "God has been too much for me." Number 16, what does God say will happen in the days of these kings? Look up Daniel chapter 2, verse 44. Again, Daniel 2, verse 44. We are now living in the days of these kings. Soon, God is to complete the fulfillment of this prophecy. The King of Kings and Lord of Lords will burst upon the human scene to set up a kingdom of peace and righteousness that will stand forever. Number 17. What glorious event will mark the setting up of God's kingdom? Look up Matthew chapter 25, verse 31. Again, that's Matthew 25, verse 31. Number 18. What was the request of the dying thief on the cross? Look up Luke chapter 23, verse 42. Again, Luke 23, verse 42. Here you can see a picture drawn that shows the years and BC and AD, representing each great kingdom, and the stone of mystery that comes to dash out the feet. You can, if you want, print this out and color it based on the scriptures that are found in the Bible. Now it is time for our lesson review. For our lesson review, let us answer the following questions. 1. Prophecy was given to man by God so that we might know the future, true or false. 2. To whom does God reveal his secrets of the future? Is it A, no one, B, psychics and fortune tellers, C, his prophets? Number 3. The Fourth Empire of Rome was as strong as what metal? Number 4. We are living in the time of the feet of the great image, true or false? Number 5. When Daniel was brought in to be slain, what request did he make of the king? Was it A, that the king give Daniel half his kingdom, B, that all the king's wise men be slain instead, or C, that he be given time to interpret the king's dream? Number 6. I want to ask Jesus to be a part of his soon coming kingdom. In this one, you would answer yes or no. Now it's time to think it through. So at this time, let us think it through. Some people read the last chapter of a novel first. Does knowing how the story turns out help you get through the scary parts? How does knowing that things will work out for good in the end help with challenges along the way? Thank you for joining us, and be sure to tune in next time when we go through In His Word Bible Lesson Guides, study number 8. At the moment, as a brief announcement, due to Pentecost coming up on the next following Sunday, there will not be any Bible lesson study at that time due to a special presentation regarding Pentecost. But on the next following Sunday after Pentecost, lesson number 8 will be presented at that time. Thank you and have a good day. and peace be with you. Okay, this is something extra that you can do. And while you might think this is for kids, it's not necessarily true. Um, this is, of course, would be like an adult lesson. And it gives you something to color while doing your study. Remember, we made a reference that you should read the entire chapter 2 of the book of Daniel. This is basically what we had just covered in His Word, Bible Lesson Guide number 7. So, using your Bible, the best one, of course, would be the King James Version. You want to look up Daniel chapter 2. Again, that's Daniel chapter 2. When you're reading it, pay particular attention to the color references made for each kingdom. As you do so, using color pencils or whatever you feel is best, color the areas that are appropriate for what the chapter refers to. Here is another version, which will be the one that I will have uploaded to my Facebook page. Again, If you have a Facebook page, you look under Leslie Lechner and click on the tab for pictures or documents. You should be able to print it out on your printer, if anything else, or download it on your PC or laptop. Uh, the winged stone, as you see, would be the winged destroyer, wormwood, uh, as the ancient hieroglyphs older than the Dead Sea Scrolls referred it to as Nubero. Now, this one you get for free. The stone would be a reddish color, and the wings would be flaming yellow. But the rest, you have to look up in Daniel chapter 2. The platform could be any color you want, because in the end, symbolically, the Sumerians were the base for when the Babylonians came. So it could be brown or tan. So this again is a special assignment that you can do to enhance your reading and Bible study lesson of Daniel chapter 2. Thank you.